What's going on, everyone? Journalist is back from another video. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Still congested as shit, but I finally feel damn near human again. As y'all know, I am not showing my face until I feel good. Hell, who knows? I might just keep it this way. But I hate being sick, y'all. It fucking sucks, but we're gonna talk Dynamite, Beach Break. Enough foreplay. Let's just get straight into it. Ospreay and Hangman versus the Phallus family. I can't believe they're doing the "can they coexist, pal" storyline between these two idiots. The Phallus is back on commentary for some reason. Ospreay has a nice near hidden blade spot with Hangman. Buckshot hidden blade onto Josh Alexander for the win. So he's just a loser now. You bring in Josh Alexander, someone who looks like he is an assassin, like he could be a killer, and you already have him losing a dumb tag match that will amount to nothing. I don't understand what we're doing to build Josh Alexander. Personally, I think he should have went to WWE. I don't know why he came to AEW, but hey, it's not my fucking career. The Phallus family attacks them after anyway, and Will Ospreay attacked Hangman by accident to create dumb drama, and Sockface fucks up the next segment card.
Alicia 2 is standing by. Oh, sorry, we're gonna take a look at our main event.
I mean, I didn't care about this match at all. Was it a bad match? No, because I think it was, what was it, Takeshita and Alexander, right? So this was an okay match. It just didn't mean anything. It means nothing. That's one of the biggest problems with the AEW. Most of the matches on the card don't mean shit. It's just decent matches. And listen, I have figured out that there is a disconnect between AEW fans and WWE fans. WWE fans, like me, we prefer long-term storytelling, even though WWE really isn't giving us a lot of good storytelling right now. We prefer good storylines, complemented by great matches. AEW fans don't give a shit about storylines. They don't care about long-term booking. They don't care about shit making sense. They just want 5-star Meltzer bangers, and that's it. AEW fans do not care about good storytelling. It doesn't matter to them. If it did, they would have been yelled at Tony Khan to take the title off Clan Bros months ago, but it doesn't. That's what I've realized. AEW fans care more about matches than story, and that's what the company is in the rut that it's in right now. Bottom Flight, aka Kumala and Sylvester, well, Layla Gray. The only worthwhile part about these bums act is Layla. They get a tag title shot for some reason, and Kumala crashes out on MJF for burying them last week, and he says he will bite off his nose. So
MJF! You think we're playing with you, little dirty, nasty, grimy, good-looking ass? I'll bite it clean off!
Oh, pause.
He's a passionate jobber, I see. They say they'll win the tag titles. It's okay to dream, son. It's okay to dream. Dustin and Sammy Guevara with their shitty Ring of Honor titles.
Look at this garbage. Piece of shit. Nobody gives a fuck about no ROH.
Pull up and gives them words of encouragement. Who gives a shit about the Sons of Texas? Who cares? Again, I respect Dustin Rhodes a lot. I respect him. Do I respect Sammy? No. Sammy Guevara is one of the biggest fails that the company has ever seen. He is complete garbage. He's an afterthought. He's a fucking afterthought. If it was up to me, he wouldn't even be on my roster. I would have been released him. Tony Khan needs to do roster cuts, y'all. He needs to do roster cuts. I would actually say 60 to 70% of that roster should be let go. There's no reason to hoard all those fucking people that you're not doing anything with and they're not draws. Here we go. Here we go. Rebound versus the one-legged man. He comes out with Zack Gowen's leg. He's trying so hard to be a dastardly heel. My bad, if you're my fan in the background, my bad. It's just so hot. I gotta keep that bitch on just to let y'all know. He needs to channel that asshole badass who betrays himself on Twitter, okay? Instead of picking on a disabled man, they turned this dude into an ableist. What happened to all that heat he gets from Twitter? What happened to that? What happened? Did that not translate to the show? Because he's a fucking joke. Rebound is a fail. To me, he's a fail. He's a joke. He's not a top heel. I don't know why people say that. He's not a top heel. He has not been in one good storyline so far that I could be like, yeah, okay. The Swerve stuff was the best it was gonna get, and that to me wasn't really that good. I don't know what we're doing with him, but hey, it's not my career, not my fucking problem. One leg man, Zack Gowen gets no pop. He comes out in crutches.
On his story, his incredible journey.
Detroit, Michigan, weighing 170 pounds.
I mean, how am I supposed to take this shit seriously? He's about to beat up a disabled man with 3 limbs. You need to tell me that this nigga couldn't find a spare goddamn fake leg at his house? You mean he left the show, went home, and he didn't have a spare? He starts chasing a Rebound around in the ring on one leg, and Rebound gets scared. It's like an alien's chasing after him or something, like a licker from Resident Evil. He runs off like a little bitch. This is the top heel of business that the sickos keep saying. He's amazing. He's the best heel ever. Yeah, okay. I'll say this. Zack Gowen looks okay. He looks more impressive than Rebound does, and he has one goddamn leg. Even with disability that Gowen has, he's still able to live his dream and wrestle, so I gotta respect him for it. I gotta respect him at least a bit, but this is not who Rebound needs to be feuding with at all. Rebound, Mrs. Gowen, you know he was like right there. Zack hits Rebound with his prosthetic leg and got a near fall. Soul piece shooter for the win. What a waste of time this was. He continues to beat up the one-legged man, and Briscoe comes in for the save. So what, he could lose to Rebound too? Shawn Michaels versus Sol Ruca happening on my screen right now is more interesting than anything that went on in this match. The fuck was this? Why bring in Zack Gowen? No one gives a shit about Zack Gowen. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say that. I'm just stating facts. I don't care to see him. He will not benefit AEW television in any way. Tony Khan probably was a fan of him back in the day and contacted him and said, I'll give you a match. That's exactly what happened. This is what we're doing, Rebound. He is over here struggling to beat a nigga with one leg. Okay, all right, but he's a top heel, right? He's a top heel. Yeah, okay, bullshit. MJF with Auntie Renee. He says he's the longest world champ in history, and he doesn't want to wrestle unless he definitely wins. So he wants to join the Syndicate to help him win his fights. He's a lazy bum. That's pretty much what's going on here. He's a lazy bum. Renee says, what will happen if they reject you? And the Syndicate pull up and say, hey, we gonna need you to spawn into that ring after our match. So I know you're wondering, wait, the Syndicate's having a match, Jordan? Yes, they are. The Hurt Syndicate versus Kumala and Sylvester. AKA Bottom Flight for the tag titles. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's for the tag titles. I was like, what the fuck did they do to get a tag team championship match? But then no, they say it's an eliminator match for the tag team championships. The fuck? An eliminator match? First off, didn't Bottom Flight lose to the Hedgehogs on Collision a few weeks ago? Shouldn't the Hedgehogs, aka Crew, I call them the Hedgehogs, shouldn't they get first dibs at the Hurt Syndicate since they beat Bottom Flight? Or is that not how that works? Do losers get rewarded in this company? But does it pay to be a fucking loser in this company? I assume so. Damn, Shawn Michaels is on a fucking roll. I should be watching this instead of watching this garbage. No pop for Bottom Flight, but they got Layla, so at least there's something. That's like the best part about the little gimmick. Shelton snipes Kumala mid-air, sending his ass flying. Black Thanos and Black Darkseid then unleash the anti-nigga equation and the Infinity Gauntlet and squash yet another tag team.
And now Shelton who got speared. Super kick. Now referee Stephon Smith calls for the bell.
Good God. The tag team division in AEW is the drizzling shits. This is the worst tag team division in all of wrestling, period. We have the Hurt Syndicate, the tag team that cannot be beat, that should not be beat, that is unstoppable. And you got all these other fucking bums running around, not even being a remote challenge to these guys. Jesus Christ, what is this tag team division? And Raw's tag team division is complete garbage. Raw's tag team division is not good either. That division fucking sucks. But this, Jesus Christ. Apollo Crews just got squashed, by the way. Chammy and Dustin come out to no pop.
Lashley. Hold on a second here.
Bobby had Kumala in a hurt lock for like 3 minutes straight. This shit was tragic for him, man. Dustin tells him to stop bullying the light skins, and MVP said since he had respect for Dusty Rhodes, he won't send Thanos and Darkseid to destroy him. And the Hedgehogs made it to Dynamite, to the deadest pop, no pop, in history.
For a number of weeks.
Exactly, no pop.
They literally got no reaction. They came out and not one person in that arena even cared. They're heels. No one even bothered to boo them because they suck. The booking for them has been horrendous. They're always on Collision. Whenever they show up on Dynamite, they're always in this stupid ass fucking, they're in the goddamn crowd and they're just there. They don't do anything. And when they show up on Collision half the time, that's what they do too. They're a complete non-factor to the overall product, to the overall division. And this is why you should never have put the tag titles on Shelton and Lashley. They should be singles champions, not tag champions. Because look at the fucking division. But you don't care about the division, do you? As long as they give you banger matches, that's all you care about. Again, come out to no pop. MVP's face sold it. I mean, the division's a corpse. Andretti looks like a long-lost triplet from Bottom Flight. And the audience gets tired of listening to his bad promo and tells him to shut the hell up. And they want a title shot. Dustin calls them dumb fucks. And they get a contender match on Collision. Great. This is terrible. Terrible. Insulting garbage. The Syndicate call out MJF to determine his fate. But he acts like a little hoe and he's hiding. And Shelton hunts his stupid ass down. And the Snowman, Tony Khan, makes a cameo appearance. Oh boy, oh goody. He's pointing like a happy-go-lucky fool on helium or meth. And he pretty much tells on MJF where he is. He acts like a little hoe. Your time has come, my nigga. Black Darkseid grabs MJF, brings him to the ring, and gives him a thumbs up. Took him like 8 years to do so. I'm not gonna hold you. Shelton was in the background ready to assassinate this white boy. But that doesn't happen, sadly. And Bobby Lashley gives him a thumbs up and the crowd popped big for the best storyline in the company. MJF Diddy hops onto Lashley and gets thrown the fuck off. What type of shit you trying to do, my nigga? And we get a contract signing next week. So that's when Bobby, I assume, turns on MJF. Is that what happens? I don't know. I didn't watch that Dynamite yet. I hope Cedric debuts soon. Timeless Tony versus Sky Blue versus AZM, aka Umizumi, versus Mina Shirakawa in a title eliminator match. Now, why is the world champion, the women's world heavyweight champion, in an eliminator match? Why? Why not have this be a #1 contenders match for the world title at the pay-per-view? Why put Tony in here? Why? And putting Tony in this match was a major mistake. I'm gonna get to why. AZM got no pop. Didn't she beat Mercedes for the Dumb Con Candy Belt without pitting her? Mina got a new theme. She has like a new theme, and I don't like it. It sucks. It doesn't fit her at all. It sounds like something Def Rebel would make. I like her dance though. Tony is vibing to it.
AEW fans know very well, and somebody that pushed.
She must like music of the blacks, I see. I see a spider drag down my screen. I was like, what the hell? I have like a shit ton of spiders in my apartment. So I was about to like fucking smash it, but I only realized it was part of the show. And it's teasing a woman called Thekla. I don't care. We'll see when she gets television. Mina rose up Toni Storm for the win. So someone actually won a championship eliminator match. Finally. Wow, it's been all year. I don't think anyone's won a title eliminator match. But why did the world champion need to take the pin if this was a fatal four-way? Why? Toni Storm did not need to take the pin. The world champion should not be taking pin. I don't like it when the world champion taking pins for no fucking reason. Tony, I mean, we got Sky Blue in the match. She just came back, so you can't pin her. We got Mina Shirakawa. This is the first match of the company as an official AEW star, so we can't pin her. Umizumi was right there. But yet you pinned Toni Storm? Okay, I don't know why. They're literally giving themselves an out, but they still decide to pin the champ. Her old music is back. The Sickos literally pressed Tony on Twitter about the new theme and how it sucks, doesn't fit her, and immediately changed it back. So I guess winning eliminator matches gets you a title shot at the pay-per-view, because Tony and Mina set for Double or Nothing. And Mercedes attacks Umizumi and puts her in the bank statement. And Hayter comes in to save Umizumi. This feud is garbage, by the way. Get these women in the ring and have them cut promos on each other so they can tell a story. Renee, with MJF and MVP. MJF is ecstatic. He's not a water boy anymore. And MVP tells his lawyer to fuck off because he wants to look over his contract. He's really suspicious that MJF wants his lawyer to look over the contract. I wonder if this is going to lead to something. Probably not, considering this is Tony Khan booking the show. Nigel and Shivani get in the ring. Thank God he's not on commentary. Nigel calls out Cherry Garcia. Of course, as always, he gets no pop. Get this bum off the fucking show. Get him back to Collision, bro.
And exactly, no pop.
No one cares about Daniel Garcia. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but fuck Daniel Garcia, the character. He sucks. No one gives a fuck, Nigel. He apologizes for costing him in the match on Collision. I don't care. This whole segment was dead. Garcia forgot his promo, and Shivani had to remind him.
And the thing is,
to keep talking. God, he needs NXT developmental. Rocky, Stokely, I wish The Rock would show up, says they're glazing each other and the audience cannot find a single fuck to give, bro. What is this garbage? Stokely, as I call him, starts glazing FTR. No one cares. And FTR spawn in and they attack the faces and Baby Magic comes through and wards them off. And I repeat, the top heel tag team is scared of Baby Magic with the chair. Really, they're scared of Baby Magic with the chair. The top heel tag team in the company. Main event time. Pray for me, all. This was complete trash. The Arkham inmate versus Samoa Joe for the briefcase in a steel cage match. I'm not calling it the world title. It's a briefcase. There is no world championship for the men's division of the company. It's just locked in a briefcase. It's not even locked in a briefcase. It's locked somewhere in John Moxley's garage. It's exactly what the world title is. It's either locked somewhere in John Moxley's garage or it's in Tony's fucking mansion, locked away in one of his fucking rooms. It's exactly what's going on here. Garbage. This match is terrible. This match is terrible. It's probably the worst match on the show. I mean, John Moxley matches always are complete dog shit. I don't understand why he's still world champion. The only time I get to see the world title is when the graphic for it pops up before the match. That's fucking pathetic. Clan Bros, the Arkham inmate gets no pop when he comes out, as always.
Uses has been kryptonite for the AEW.
No pop. He's fighting some Tony Khan special withdrawals, I see. Even Taz set the inmate to show off the fucking world title. Even Taz knows what's up. That's why I love Taz. So they're locking the steel cage door. I'm assuming there'll be no interference going on in this match, right? Now, I like Joe, but I'm not watching a Clan Bros match. I think I was playing me some Cyberpunk. I was not watching this shit. I did not give this garbage my full attention. The Dick Riders spawn in. I see Emo Hairball Useless has actual Dick Riders merch. I'm shocked. It's not just a plain white t-shirt anymore. If you buy Dick Riders merch, you're retarded, by the way. Willow comes in for the help. When he starts getting booked better, I'll stop calling him Jaws. But until then, Clan Bros starts to blade and show some color. He bleeds more than his wife does every month, I swear. More oral biting from the inmate, and he gets more juice all over his face. Nasty ass shit. God, I hate watching this motherfucker's matches, man. Ravioli tries to get in the cage, but Jobs and Willow stop him. Hairball gets fucked over by the Jobber House and gets destroyed. Gabe Infant spawns in for some reason and puts the case in the ring for Clan Bros to use, and he clocks Joe with it and retains the world title. Garbage. No pop for Gabe Infant. Crowd was dead as hell. And Jobs to the Dick Riders yet again. He has to get out of there ASAP. And all the faces get beaten up. Now, I want y'all to remember. I want y'all niggas to remember that Gabe Infant came in and costed Samoa Joe the match and helped the Dick Riders. Don't forget that, because this will lead to absolutely Nothing. The Dunk Cucks arrive, sadly, to greet the Dick Riders. Omega comes in to help the faces beat the back, but Okody gut shots him. The Cucks lock Joe and Omega in the steel cage. Here comes a long-ass, drawn-out beatdown. Fastball chases Okody away. Am I supposed to take this segment seriously? Swerve comes out, climbs to the cage, and dives onto everybody. The heels fuck off, and they announce Arkham in the arena at Double Nothing. Told you. That's the only reason why the Dunk Cucks are working with the Dick Riders at all. And the show is over. Garbage. This main event sucks. I could have sworn at one point in the match, the Arkham inmate, now this is like a no DQ steel cage match. I could have sworn he used the ropes to get a rope break. I don't know why rope breaks are happening in a match, no DQ, Tony. But hey, it's AEW. They don't adhere to their own rules. I thought this show sucked. The main event was fucking garbage. I hate Jon Moxley. I hate this Dick Rider storyline. It's killing the ratings. It's killing the company. Get the fucking title off of him ASAP, immediately. I'm out. If you likes, you know what the deal is. Like it up, sub, 100 Road to 100K. I'm getting up out of here. The marathon continues. Hit the outro.